Hey guys, what's up, Redactions here and welcome back to this brand new video. Today I'm actually going to Circuit de Landsard, but I'm not going there to drive myself, but I'm going to there to spectate at the Kart for Fun Championship, which is I think the biggest club championship in the Netherlands. So yeah, my friend Tom, which you have seen in previous videos, actually takes part in that championship this season, and well, I just decided to drop by and have a little look there. I'm actually going to be staying the whole day, filming a bunch of things, yeah, to kind of give you an impression of what a Dutch club championship is like. Because I know there are a lot of people watching my videos that actually drive for fun and maybe are interested in joining a cheap race, which the Kart for Fun certainly is. So, without further ado, let's go there. Alright guys, so I have arrived and there seems to be a small change of plans. While I was on the way, I got a call from Tom saying that the mechanic that he was supposed to have for today, well, he's actually in the hospital, so I might have to be a mechanic today. But yeah, so let's see how that will end up. Now let's first look for Tom, because I don't actually know where he is.
As we are now walking through the paddock looking for Tom, I would like to ask you guys to please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons if you end up enjoying this video. For you it's only a few small clicks, but for me it means a whole lot more. Also, feel free to join the channel's Discord server. It's a community full of kart racers, sim racers and just racing fans in general. And I'm completely sure that you will feel right at home. A link to the Discord server will be in the pinned comment.
Van de reden gaat bijna alles plat wat hij heeft.
Hey, that sounds like me.
Ja.
Yep, I'm mechanicking today, boys. See you later. Alright people, so that was the first session. Yeah, pretty decent. We went a little bit too low on the tire pressure because it's actually super hot today, but I gambled a little bit too low. I also had to, as you could see on the footage, I had to realign the wheels because we had a little run-in with another driver, but yeah, all in all, things are looking pretty good. Now it's time for quali, new tires, and I'll see you guys when that's done. Gas geven, jongen. Right people, quali time. As you could have seen, we opted to go at the back. That's so that Tom can decide his own you know, track position, because as you know, track position is everything in qualifying. So yeah, we've adjusted the tire pressure, aligned the wheels, and well, let's see how it goes. Pole position, job done. 4/10 clear of everyone, that's pretty insane. But that's all down to the perfect mechanic, of course. Anyways, yeah, looking good for race 1. We have no blistering that we had last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, as you can see, the tires look absolutely beautiful. They did their work perfectly well. He got his best lap in lap 3, so he perfectly utilized the performance peak. No burning on there whatsoever. It actually turned out that because he had a little bit of toe in before this quali, yeah, that was actually hurting the performance a little bit, but now it's perfect. So yeah, let me show you guys the program of today. We have 3 races, all of 10 minutes, and I'll show you when they are. So now we have a little bit of a break. Here you can see Senior Max qualifying. It ended at 11:42. Then race 1, the start will be at 1:20 And yeah, there you can see we have a little bit more races. Also we have the driver's briefing here, and I'll show you that as well. Alright people, so it's break time. We have a little lunch break, we have a driver's briefing. And that's a perfect opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about this championship. So, die staat er ook op. Ja. Ja, dat ga ik wel doen. So, Kart for Fun, it's a club championship organized by the Dutch Rotax and OTK importer. So yeah, it's a pretty fun championship. That's, well, it's in the name. Yeah, and I will show you around the paddock a little bit. It's just a really good atmosphere here. Yeah, it's a little bit more laid back than the Dutch Championship, a little bit, yeah, less stressed, and yeah, overall just a good atmosphere. I'll show you guys the driver's briefing. That's due in about 10 minutes.
Het laatste stuk af, dan gaan we dus nog rechtdoor. Dus na baanpost 6, dan gaan ze de ene lust nog af, zeg maar.
Niet opletten is DQ, hè?
En dan rij je zo achter baanpost 8 langs.
Ja.
Dus alleen bij de opwarmronde.
Dan heb ik bewijs dat hij niet oplet.
Ga je daar rechtdoor, dan heb je gelijk op je overstag finish. bij de opwarmronde, dus de eerste ronde.
So yeah, driver's briefing, pretty chill, just outside in the sun. It's actually nice and hot. I have to get my hat in a few minutes because it's actually so warm. But yeah, for the race now I have to add a little bit of weight to the car because we are actually only just on the limit of being underweight. So yeah, I have to add this little thing to the bottom of the seat right here, like right on here. You can see there's holes already. So yeah, I'm going to add this thing and then I'll see you guys at race 1 actually. Alright my boys, so cowboy hat engaged. Let's see what we can do for race 1. Oi. Alright people, yeah, that was the first race. Unfortunately we had a DNF. It was complete chaos as you saw at the start. So much sand on the track, which is always a problem here. Yeah, Tom went off in the hairpin in the middle of the track, but then afterwards he got to reclaim P1, so that was good. But after that, anyways, he reclaimed P1, but then there was some sand that got stuck in this part. So there was sand that came into the throttle cable, the outer cable, and that made yeah, the cable stuck. So yeah, it was full throttle or no throttle. So yeah, that was DNF sadly. But yeah, next race P1, right? Alright my dudes, time for some lunch. Yeah, we had race 2, pretty good. Went from P23 all the way up back up to P4, so yeah, reclaiming most of the damage that had been done in the previous session. We had a tiny issue with the clutch, but yeah, it's fixed now, and well, let's see what we can do for the next race. I hope we can win it, but the speed is definitely there. But yeah, you never know what happens in the race, so let's go for the win. In the meantime, I have my broodje hamburger speciaal, as we call it. It's basically yeah, sandwich with hamburger, curry ketchup, that's like ketchup but with spices, mayo and fried onions. So let's eat this bad boy.
Die komt toch niet weg.
Alright guys, so that was the end of race 3. Yeah, again another 2 places. Definitely had the pace to win, but yeah, it was a little bit difficult getting past. He had a little bit of trouble overtaking for P3 as well. Who knows what could have been if we didn't have the DNF in the road. Alright guys, the piece has returned to Circuit Landsard. You can hear the crickets behind me. It's all peaceful. It's actually nice weather as well. But yeah, that also brings the end of this video. But guys, if you enjoyed that, then please remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Like I always say, for you it's only a couple of clicks. But for me, yeah, it literally means that I can continue following my passion. Also, if you are into karting or into racing in general, I would strongly advise joining the Discord server. That's a community full of sim racers, race fans and karting drivers as well. And I'm sure you'll feel right at home there. Now tomorrow I'm actually going testing at Spa, so you'll see another video of that very soon. And of course, for me next week is the second race of my Dutch Championship. Anyways, I'm going to drive back home now and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.